Hello folks, Jerry and welcome back to the 1650 Leaderboard. Basically a series, where we take a car and we turn it to the 1650 lobby and then we see how fast it is and all that shit. Anyways, yeah, today we're gonna be taking a look at something a little bit different. I mean, I think the last episode I have done this was actually a BMW as well, but this is a tough one and it's R class, so it's by far the highest class, of car that I have done on this episode so far. And yeah, honestly, I kind of thought that series was that, but we're gonna try to bring it back to life. Anyways, yeah, this car is actually really low rating. It has a really low rating for R class. I think it's 1638 stock. So I went ahead and did some adjustments, obviously. And let's go over the tune real quick. I mean, most of the parts are just stock, so you don't really have to spend much money to get this tune. But I mean, I spent quite a bit of jams, but that's really it. Otherwise, I think that all the engine parts are actually left alone. I mean, from this department anyway. So there you go. And then turbo's also stock. I mean, car comes with the turbo, stock. So there's that. Not really much room to actually play around with, so this is actually one of the really few parts which I did actually put on. Adds like 20 horsepower, so it jumped up the rating quite a bit. And then actually went ahead and upgrade the drive chain parts. However, I also put this on it, which you guys usually won't see, but I just put this on to reduce the engine damage. As you guys can see, it's really low. I mean, it like removes a third of the engine damage. I mean, I can sacrifice like 2 fucking weight units for that, so I guess that's where I made a compromise. There you go. And obviously this is locked in suspension. Is this, and this is like really high 1650 or 1651 even, as it just jumped into 1650. Okay, this is gonna happen again. Awesome. Anyways, the car is still 1650 because I actually did do a few runs with this on my phone earlier to actually show, to actually see how the fucking car drives. So I'm not gonna embarrass myself. It's actually 1651 in a lobby. Okay, you know what? It's really gonna make me do this. You know what? We're gonna fucking lower the suspension, and there you go. That's after that, I guess. There you go. Should be back to 1650. It's not. Okay, let's refresh the game and hope that fucking helps. It was 1650 before. Anyway, I did some practice runs, and this car is very likely to be the fastest car that we have driven on this series so far. Now, I mean, technically it's only the 4th episode, but it usually takes a while for me to actually come up with a decent tune. There you go. That's 1650 now. Hopefully it's gonna stop messing up. Anyways, in case you guys are new to this episode, I get 5 rounds on BlueStacks and I get 5 rounds on my phone. I used to not record my phone, but now we have mobbies and all that awesome shit, so we're gonna record 5 rounds on the phone as well. But first off, we're gonna do 5 rounds on here, and the fastest time is gonna get on the leaderboard. So let's see. Also, there's some delay now because I did some stuff. So that's not really gonna be too awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna put my headphones off because that usually messes me up. And this car, you have to shift very early with it at around 6k. That was kind of garbage. I mean, we missed the perfect launch, but still, I'm not exactly sure. I think it was a 9.5, the fastest car that we had on here. So obviously this is gonna beat it. Also, it has really low engine damage, so 2.2 per race, that's basically nothing, so we really won't have any trouble with this. Anyways, 4 rounds left, and I'm assuming that we can get a perfect launch even on BlueStacks. I mean, let's hope for that anyway. Or not, okay. Shit. This is why I tend to do racing on the phone, even before I fuck up on my phone as well. I mean, it's entirely possible, honesty. Was this time better? I kind of doubt it. Well, I guess it was. It was still, not optimal for the car, seeing how we didn't even get the perfect launch, but we still have 8 rounds left, 3 on this kind of underwhelming device, I guess. It's not even a, well, I mean, it's an emulator, it's a fake device. No, it's a real device, but you know, it's emulated. It's, you know what? Really, like, we always fucking barely miss the perfect launch, and we always cut a part of reaction time off. Cool. Shit, though. I mean, this is, and I mean, it's an improvement. I mean, granted, it's a pretty terrible improvement, but you know, could be worse. We could foul. Actually, fouls don't count. It's actually just 5 rounds that you know, aren't fouls that count. I guess, I don't know. Should probably hold it for a little bit longer, like that. Yes, perfect. Okay, we broke the streak of getting better reaction times, but you know, we also get a perfect launch, which is nice. Also, I shipped this car at around 6K. And there you go, this is gonna be a more competitive time with a 0.05 reaction time. Yeah, okay, I'll take that, not too bad. I mean, actually it is kind of bad. Now, not really sure about, I think we have a single run left. But anyways, about this car, there's probably a better tune for it out there. I mean, you know, the one that doesn't fucking have axle/drive shaft on it, for example. But, you know, this is what I, you know, have done with my car, and I'm gonna sell it as, you know, 1650 tuned as well. But anyway, the world record for this car in the 1650 lobby is 9.222 or something like that, so you know, times can definitely be better. However, you know, there you go, that's hopefully gonna be decent. I mean, you are supposed to shift very early, and if you don't shift early, this car is gonna struggle heavily, so I would advise you to, you know, shift early. Otherwise, you can lose half a second as well. There you go, that's a nice time. I'm gonna screenshot that. Perfect. Let's move on to the phone and see if we can beat this time. Alright, so here we are in the garage. You know, I can't record, well, I can't start recording in a lobby for some reason. Always throws me into the garage. So, you know, whatever. I was just going to a lobby, have 5 rounds. I didn't change the car. I think you guys are actually, you know, able to see same stats. If you didn't, well, I mean, I'm too lazy to change it, so whatever. Anyways, 5 rounds on the phone as well. Let's hope for something better than 9.35. I mean, I'm pretty sure we can do it. But, you know, we're gonna have to wait and see. Anyways, I guess I probably should have mentioned this already. But I didn't. So this car actually runs super similar to the Evo. Well, at least the launch is very similar. There you go. That's a better time. I mean, you know, it's not close to the world record, but it's passable. I'll take it. So 4 rounds left, but you have to use the Evo launch on this, which seems to be, you know, a pretty common launch, because, well, I mean, honestly, I shouldn't be complaining, because those are probably my favorite type of launches. Anyways, well, I mean, perfect launches are pretty good as well. Fuck. Okay, speaking of perfect launches, this was not a perfect reaction time, which is relevant somehow. Anyways, shifting 6K, I mean, it's probably as simple as you can get, but I'm assuming that there's probably a better way, seeing how, you know, some people manage to get a much better you know, time than me with this car in this particular lobby. But, you know, well, I mean, it's still a decent tune. 9.3 in 1650 is good for, you know, all cards basically, because, you know, most cards can't even fucking reach it. So, I mean, for this car, it's passable. Shit, okay, that sucked. That was absolutely 100% my fault, as, you know, it usually should be. There you go. 9.6, yeah, there you go. I mean, I guess this is gonna be worse than on, it's gonna be, I think, exactly the same to our round we had on BlueStacks as well. Oh well, 2 rounds left. Let's hope for a magical time that's, you know, below whatever we hit. I think it was 9.342 or 44 or something like that. Should probably have the fucking engine, shouldn't I? Okay, reaction time kind of screwed this over there. Let's see. think this is gonna be, this probably would be better without the reaction time. Let's see. Oh, come on, that would be so nice without that freaking reaction time. God damn it. Okay, a single run left. Let's hope for a miracle. If not, the time that we got is still decent. But in that run in particular, I actually shifted just before 6k, so I guess that could be better. Ah, shit, okay. I killed it. God damn it. Well, I guess we won't have a very, well, amazing ending, and then I messed up the last shit. Like, yep, it's over. Anyways, yeah, I'm not exactly sure what, come on, that would be a fucking good time as well. God damn it, I guess I should have shifted a bit earlier on the run, but you know, we had 10 runs, so it's only fair to put the time that we actually got with the car on screen right now, so you guys can see that this car is actually the fastest out of the bunch that we had on the series so far. So, well, I mean, yeah, it's a really nice car to drive, by the way. Pretty rare as well, seeing how this only had one generation. So, I don't know, I kind of want to keep it, but there's probably a top 25 version waiting for me out there. So, oh, I guess I'm gonna sell it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. My name is Jerry, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.